Sup, Lore Hounds? It's Goopy here. I'm here with Matt Kadish, the novelist behind Earthman Jack and the Ghost Planet, versus the Ghost Planet, sorry. So, just so you know, he's a huge nerd. He's very with us. WoW player, Wild Star, Smite, any other things you want to drop in there?
Oh man, let's see here. There was a lot of first-person shooters in there, Battlefield, Modern Warfare. There was a new one that just came out, Destiny.
Yeah,
you know,
I've heard of it, I think, here and there.
A little
kind
bit.
Of a small game.
Yeah, you know, a little indie publisher, I think, did that one. And what was the one with like the big mech machines?
Titanfall.
Titanfall, I was blanking on that one, yeah, Titanfall, so I'm all over those things, I love them.
We did that a little bit of stream-wise. We actually did a LAN party where we were playing it, but so you have this tome of a novel. Yeah. This is your freshman entry, right?
Yes, it is, actually, but you know, like, I have a background in writing. I did screenplays in Hollywood for a long time, but this basically, you know, I grew up in the 80s and early 90s, like, loving, like, so many different things, Star Wars, Star Trek, Stargate, Last Starfighter, pretty much anything with star in the title, you know, and
Star.
Exactly. So the idea behind this was that I wanted to write a love letter to all that stuff I grew up loving that you don't see anymore. Like, so much science fiction nowadays it's gritty and, like, you know, pessimistic and dark.
End of the world stuff.
Exactly. And I wanted to do something that was more like 80s and fun, where you still had this sense of awe and wonder, like a Spielbergian type movie before he started going to Schindler's List territory. So basically this is my love letter to all that stuff, and it's just a fun adventure for young adults, but it's really good for all ages. And it's about a young boy from Ohio who finds a magic spaceship the day aliens invade the planet Earth, and he suddenly becomes Earth's only hope for survival. And we're a self-published story, but we're actually an Amazon.com bestseller, and we've got over 100 5-star reviews. People are loving the book. So we're going to conventions like this to promote it and build up a fan base, and we want to be the next Harry Potter. And so far it's working, because we're actually going to be in bookstores starting next year.
Yeah, and it definitely seems like this would be your fan base. Being at Comic-Con,
we got peeps,
you know, your peeps. You feel good with them, and you got some great art behind.
Yeah.
And you guys are actually going to add some pictures into the novel and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're doing an illustrated version. We got a very talented artist named Kim Jacinto who does Marvel's Thunderbolts, and he's doing 10 full-page illustrations for us. And you know, I always loved it when I was reading a book like Hardy Boys or the Chronicles of Narnia, and you come to a big full-page illustration, like a little treat, like a Jack in the Box type thing. So I was like, wow, you know, like, I want to do something like that, because this book, in a way, is a little bit nostalgic for, you know, people my age. So you have all these throwbacks. So that was just another throwback thing I wanted to put in there.
So, you know, people our age will get all those kind of pop culture references. What about the more people this is either targeted to, or at least somewhat targeted to, the, you know, the more tween market, the teen market?
Yeah.
Isn't that going to be a little over their head?
Well, you know, this isn't like Ready Player One, where it's like so in your face.
Okay.
The story stands on its own, so like if you don't know any of the references, you can still enjoy the story. What I try to do is I try to layer in those references very subtly. They're almost like Easter eggs.
Nice.
So like, if you're a real geek, you'll get it, and like if you reread it a second time, you'll be like, oh, there's stuff in here I never noticed
a whole
before.
bunch. Yeah.
Exactly. And when all 7 books in the series are finished, I actually want to have a kind of a contest to see if there's anyone out there who could spot all the references.
Is there a DeLorean on the line?
You know, I don't want to give anything away, but we do have a lot of Back to the Future nods in here, and stuff, you know, like stuff like Indiana Jones and Star Wars, Star Trek, all that good stuff. We actually got the sequel slated to be released in September of 2015, and all my beta readers, the people that I give the book to give me feedback before I release it.
You heard that first, beta readers.
You know, video games give us a great, you know, concepts that we can adapt to other industries. So yeah, I give them to my beta readers, who are like a group of trusted people who give me their opinions and feedback before we go to print, and it helps me in the rewriting process. And they've all told me that book 2 is a lot better than book 1, and I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult, but you know, the idea that, you know, the books get better as it goes along, that's a real, you know, inspirational thing. So having a lot of fun with that.
All right, so when are we going to be able to actually get Earthman Jack in our hands, like physical copy for the general populace?
Well, you can actually get them right now. So we're on Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com, iTunes, pretty much anywhere books are sold. We're really popular with the digital distribution methods.
Makes sense.
People have been reading us on ebooks, but they can also get the physical books on Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com, and we're going to be in bookstores starting next year. So we're going to be pretty much everywhere pretty soon.
All right, Matt. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Wish you the best of luck.
Thanks.